So coming up, we have the agility, the Open Agility competition, the Kennel Club British Open. Really looking forward to that, and I'm praying that we get a clock, because that makes all the difference. If we don't get a clock, once again, we'll be in severe trouble.
If you
just going to ask if there's any way that they can slip the check. No. It's not my problem. Well, the arena's nicely set up now for the Kennel Club British Open. This is the agility competition. Again, there's been a jumping competition earlier, and they'll be going in order of qualification, and we have a number of foreigners taking part in this as well. It's an international event for top large, medium and small dogs from different countries which have qualified by competing at the Kennel Club International Agility Festival, and they're grade 6 or 7, so this is the top grades or the equivalent in their own countries. So we do have a competitor in the medium-sized dogs from the Czech Republic. We have a girl from Finland, we have another from the Netherlands. All the rest are British except one. No, we have one from Spain, and we've seen him before, haven't we? Ivan Pardo Garcia.
Yep, always excited to watch the Spanish. Got their own frenetic way of handling, but very entertaining.
Now on the sheet I've got in front of me here, Graham, we start with the medium dogs, then the large dogs, and then the small dogs. It seems to vary. We started with the small dogs in the previous one, and it gradually got bigger.
Well, if you put the small dogs on first every time, they're not happy.
Oh, I see. All right.
So they mix it up a bit.
It's
as simple as that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And they say, well, they say, oh, well, the large dogs always go last. Bearing in mind, you see, they'll be out the back and they'll be watching dogs going over the course, and they get an idea where any handling points, as I keep talking about, may be going on.
Where the traps are.
But if they're always going first, they don't get the chance or the option to see other dogs
fair enough,
competing
isn't it?
over the course.
That's
And it is fair enough.
reasonable,
No,
yeah.
it's not unreasonable.
No, I mean, we ring the changes with the breed judging. No, we have different groups on the
different
first
days
day each year. It rotates on a regular basis. No, why not? Why not? So the various handlers are walking the course, and we'll be seeing medium-sized dogs going first. There are 4 of them taking part, and then we have 8 large dogs, and then we'll be finishing off with the 4 small dogs. We're actually looking at a milling crowd of runners and riders taking their final check on this course, and this is a big championship. It's an international championship, so the prestige in winning this is enormous. But 1 or 2 interesting points on the course, I think, aren't there, Graham?
Yep, absolutely, Peter. You're going over number 6, which I think we can see there, and number 7 is actually, you're following the guy with the stripes down his shirt.
Oh, it's not that one that's tight on.
No,
it's
round. It's around the outside, unfortunately.
Well, that's quite a, well, if the handler's in the right place.
You do have the option, as you say, on number 3. We're just panning back very slightly. You'll see it coming into shot now. You can come inside 3 there, so you can actually go to the left. You can actually come inside there. I wonder if we'll see anybody come inside.
He's planning to.
They're going the outside. They're going round the outside.
Yeah, but
I wonder if
one boy just went down the inside.
Yeah, whether we'll see anybody pull through
Gone
there.
inside again.
The girl in the pink's going outside. We're wondering whether we might get anybody come on the inside. That'd be interesting to see. We'll pick that up if we can.
Now, looking there, right in front of us, we've got a jump that seems to have disappeared from our agility often, hasn't it? But now it's come back. It's not quite as it was, but it's an approximation to the well jump.
It is, and that's what it is. You don't see them very often, certainly in small competitions. And bearing in mind that they'll want to keep the same piece of equipment for small, medium and large to make it the same. You don't see many small wishing well jumps. And
but so the base doesn't rise on this, presumably just the bar goes up.
They'll put, no, the bar stays where it is, but the base, they'll put another piece of the base in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And in shot there you see, that's Mark Laker, who's taken over my job as the Great Britain Agility Team Manager for the European and the World teams. Really nice guy.
He's competing with one of his dogs in this, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah.
Tremendous amount of experience, and I'm sure he's going to do an absolutely fantastic job. And from a former team manager to the present one, I want to wish him the very best of luck.
Indeed, indeed. Well, if he has anything like the success that you've managed to get out of the team, he'll be a very happy man.
Well, I think they probably spent more time laughing when I was in charge, I think. But we had a good time, Peter, when we were winning.
Absolutely, absolutely. No, your record speaks for itself, Graham, and I think you will be sadly missed, but I'm sure that Mark will fill your boots very well.
But as you say, this is an interesting course. There's just a little bit more in this that we saw previously, and quite rightly so, because this is for dogs of grade 6 and 7. And also you see, as they come down to the dog walk, you've got the tunnel that's wrapped round the bottom of it. So as they come, the handlers come down, they can't get close to the bottom.
Yes.
So they'll have to trust the dog to find the bottom of that contact by themselves.
Oh, that'll be fun. She'll enjoy that.
No, it's going to be... it's...
You can hear the arena announcers saying that this, of course, is a combined event. Now, I'm told we don't have an electronic clock again, sadly. but I'm hoping that I will hear what the manual times are. Here we are with our judge Dick Farrer again, setting his set yet another course. So good luck, Dick. Enjoy this. I'm sure he will. And coming up to the start line, we've got the first of our runners, a medium-sized dog. So these jumps are at the medium height, not small height. And this is Ian Langman with Russia, and Russia is a beagle, 7 years old, this little bitch. Comes from Leicester.
Yeah, don't see many beagles. They're not the easiest dogs to train for agility. Look at that. Had to keep the dog out there because the dog wants to come towards the handler. But he did it very well. Pulled through there, and they turn, straighten up for the wishing well.
Over the wishing well. Yes, I see what you mean. He got round there quickly, so he could get into the end, didn't he? He did very well, actually.
But then you rush, you chance rushing your dog off the end. But we'll see what happens later on.
It's a good long course. 10 years they've been competing, or he's been competing, and finishing off there. Haven't got the official time. We'll listen for it.
But very nice run there by Ian. Does really well. Look at this, no time wasted at all. Getting in front of the dog.
Round.
He's absolutely fine, providing he doesn't touch the dog.
The time was 40.53 for that. So that's our little beagle going. Now we have Denisa Samarava with her Koika Honda Arisek. This is a 4-year-old, and I think it is a dog, 4 years old. Kennel name, Aramis Z Pluzhnikostaya, something like that.
Yeah, I was talking to her earlier and I said, do you mind if I call the dog Aramis? And she said, that's fine.
I'm going to call it Arisek. That's the name I've got for it. Oh, there we've got 5. And another 5 for missing a contact point, so a total of 10.
Lots of encouragement there from the handler. Wants to get this dog round here as quickly as she can.
They had a clear jumping round this morning, but this agility course has caught them out twice, 10 faults.
So well done to her.
And well done, Denisa. Denisa, of course,
there we go,
Czech
bending
Republic.
right down. Oh, there we are, a turn. Oh, she just turned too quickly there. You could just see what she was trying to do. Get in front of the dog.
On the start line, it's Neil Ellis with Chester from Blanford Forum in Dorset with a Sprocker Spaniel, Springer Cocker Cross.
Yep, Neil has been to the European Championships a couple of times now with this dog. He's only quite a young handler, he won't thank me for saying that, but he's got a tremendous amount of experience.
He's been in the European team twice, the Great Britain European team for 2 years running, hasn't he? So, I mean, that's excellent.
All good experience as well, competing abroad.
He's a fit lad too, because he aspires to be an RAF physical training instructor. You've got to be fit to be that. This looks fast.
Oh, well done,
I'd
Neil.
say that was fast. That was a clear round.
Yep. That did very nice. Well done. Look at this. I love watching these dogs' ears. Just struggles to get him straightened up. Very nice there. Well done, Neil.
Again, we wait for the time, but it looks
and a
fast.
nice, happy finish.
That's
Look
lovely,
at him.
isn't it?
Absolutely fantastic. Right, now we've got Rebecca Sargent here with
I think
Rayan.
they said there were 5 faults there, which we might have missed, so we'll just be careful with that. But at the moment, fastest round. Rebecca Sargent with Dolly or Miss Bling, a border collie, 4 years old. Register name Rayan's Aurora. They come from Warrington up in Lancashire.
Yeah, winner of last year's Novice Cup, so she's progressed up through the grades to qualify for this competition.
It's pretty good to win the Novice Cup 1 year and be in the final of the British Open the next, isn't
Absolutely,
it?
absolutely. Yeah, she's done very well. The last 18 months, 2 years, her confidence has just come on in leaps and bounds handling this dog.
I'm going to keep a very sharp eye on the judge on this, because I think I missed the fault in the previous run. So there we go. That was a clear round.
Oh, is she happy? Yes, she is.
So we've got 2 clear rounds for the medium dogs. Just wait for the timing on that.
Nice tight turn there.
We've got the time there, 34.34 for Rebecca Sargent there, which I think it probably wins the medium in this particular competition. But now we're moving on to the large dogs, just adjusting the course.
Yeah, our ring party there in fantastic Yukonuba shirts. Obviously, one of the principal sponsors of Crufts this year. Nice to see them back.
Absolutely. If it wasn't for the sponsors, we wouldn't have the show.
But
so.
all volunteers, these people you see here helping set. Every year they come here. They do an absolutely fantastic job. They don't get paid for it. They do it because they love doing what they're doing. So we're very grateful to them.
So Stephen Richardson now with George, this little crossbreed dog. Again, hand timing, I'm afraid, so we'll have to wait for the actual times. George is 6.5 years old, almost a veteran. First time at Crufts. According to Stephen, he always enjoys himself, hopes he's not going to show him up on this. Oh, I'm missing a contact point there. And jumped off the seesaw too early, so 10 faults. They actually were eliminated in the jumping competition this morning with 100 faults, so it was unfortunate for them.
There we go, and watch Stephen here come into the weaves. The dog's in and set, and off Stephen goes, leaving the dog in. Absolutely great example of trusting your dog in the weaving poles.
Well, you heard the ring announcer there. Tulia Luhto, I'm told, is precisely how it's pronounced. She comes from Finland with Punsi, a border collie, 5 years old. FCI World Champion in 2011 and the Finnish Agility and Jumping Champion at the Crufts International Competition in 2012. Reasonable pedigree.
So doing really well, showing her experience there, waiting for the dog, guiding the dog into the weaves, very nicely done. Picks the dog up on the other side, now she'll run to the A-frame seesaw.
Keep it going, Bill, keep it going. Yes, very neat. It is clear, I'd say that was fast.
Yeah, very neat.
And they were eliminated in the jumping competition this morning, so...
And there we go. Look at that, so tight round there. Look at the dog bounce that jump. Do you see it bounce? I mean, the dog had to think on his feet there. Absolutely
34.84 was the time. It's a good time. Probably not good enough to win it, but it may be. Kerkrade in the Netherlands. That's where Tanja Wiersma comes from, with Phantom, her 6-year-old border collie. They're from the Netherlands, as I say. They ran for the first time in the UK and qualified for Crufts. So this is the first time at Crufts, and they're very excited to be here. Let's hope they do well. Then they'll come again.
I'm sure they will. As I say, it's just a great honour for these people to be here. I think it's, as you say, the first time at Crufts, Peter, did we say?
Yep.
It's just a great experience for them. It is the biggest and best dog show in the world. We keep saying it.
Yeah, I don't think you can say it enough, actually.
No.
So, absolutely real, there's no question about it. The atmosphere here is second to none. Good run, clear round, well done Tanja.
Yeah, very nice again, very neat. And there we go, look at that, just wasted a second there, maybe half a second, but nicely found on the weaving poles. And a nicely made 6.
Time was 35.91, which puts her in second place. And now we've got Lee Windiat with Bold. Bold is a 9-year-old border collie, getting on a bit now. This dog, they come from Sittingbourne down in Kent.
Yeah, it's
regular competitor here.
He is, and every time I commentate on him, I just say I never believe he's as quick as he is, because he doesn't look quick, but he is so tight, and he doesn't waste an inch, I don't think, really, and he just turns in good time after good time. But as you say, the dog is getting slightly older now, but he'll still be in the mix, I think, Peter.
Let's keep our fingers crossed.
It's a touch wide if I'm being really critical there, but
Oh, well, he's well ahead of him. He must be fit.
He's got long legs, Peter.
And a great finish. That could be a good one. That could be a good one. That's clear. They were clear this morning. Clear in the jumping competition.
No time wasted there. Got at least a couple of
just
paws
waiting
on that.
for the official time.
And that was a time of 35.47.
That puts them in second place.
Yep.
Still in the lead, we have Tulia Luchto. Now we've got Mark Laker, we were talking about him earlier, taking over from you as the manager of the Great Britain agility team, but he's got 5 already there, 5 faults. Shame. This is Devo, Border Collie. They come from Greatley in Hampshire. First time at Crufts for this dog, but not Mark's. Mark's been here with his older dog, Cody.
Yeah, very successful with Cody. It's always difficult to try and follow up a very, very successful dog such as Cody, but this dog's getting there. It's still quite young. It's only 4 at the moment, so...
Well, first time here, there's plenty of time, isn't there? Yeah, it's
nice
very
round.
neat. Unfortunately, those 5 faults. Unfortunate for them. We've got 3 more large dogs to go. Next one, it'll be Stephen Sutherland with Sadie.
Yep. Can't see a lot of reason for that, if I'm honest with you. Just decided he was going to go around there. Dick's arm is up straight away.
Sadie is 6 years old. They live in Guildford in Surrey, lovely town. Oh, an elimination! Oh dear, oh dear.
Just had his mind, I think, on the previous jump. I think just dwelling a moment there.
First fault we've seen there, really.
Yeah.
Everyone managed it rather well, but anyway, they're finishing the course. Dog's no idea it's made a mistake, and we just keep on going.
Absolutely. Quite often it's the case, Peter, that you concentrate so hard on what you perceive to be the difficult bits, then you just relax ever so slightly, and it's almost as though he thought, I've done this difficult bit, and then it's like gone. In an instant, it's gone. Still, he's a young lad. He's got a bright future.
I mean,
I'm sure we'll see him
let's
again.
face it, the dog has no idea where it's supposed to go.
No,
unless you
absolutely.
tell it. So any body movement that's
But look,
wrong is going to cause a problem.
He wasn't telling
Here
the
it
dog
is.
off.
Yeah.
He knew perfectly well.
Straight,
Just, okay, we'll live to fight another day. That's what he's saying.
Yep. Will Rolfe calls himself an old man and says Scoot's nice and young. Actually, it's 7 years old. It's a veteran as well. Scoot is a border collie. Nice little bitch, 7 years old.
Loves Crufts, this dog. Absolutely loves Crufts.
Another from the Nedlow kennel.
Yeah, as you say, he won the championship last year, and I've got a feeling he won another event as well last year as well. I wouldn't be surprised to see him do it again. Just doesn't seem to waste any time at all.
It almost seems leisurely. I mean, it's silly to say so, but it does, doesn't it?
The sign of a good handler and a good dog. Absolutely
Very
fantastic.
good.
Very nice, Will.
Clear round for Will Rolfe. Now the time's all important. 34.84 in the lead at the moment.
Very tight there. Not wasting a second there.
And they're in the lead. 33.90. Will Rolfe. Deceptive. Very deceptive, that. Jessica Cothane is next, and she's got Cara, her border collie, 3 years old. This nice little bitch comes from Leeds. Jessica's only 18.
Yep, young handler and a lovely young dog. She's done fantastically well this year. It's a name for the future, I predict, Peter, this young lady.
Well, she's a name possibly for the present, because the speed that they're going around here is startling. And compared with what we've just seen with Will Rolfe, to me it looks quicker. We'll wait and see.
I think you're right, just a little bit wide on the tunnel there, but come on, Jess.
Oh, it's going to be close. I wish we had a clock, but I reckon that is close. We're looking for 33.9. 33.9 we're looking for.
Great handler she is, Jess.
Oh, it wasn't there.
Yeah.
34.9.
And I think she just lost it at the end of that cloth tunnel. The dog was struggling to get a grip to turn. She might have been a fraction, but we're talking about fractions of seconds here. Late calling, but brilliant. Well done, Jess. She'll be really proud of that.
She should be, indeed. It looks very much as though Will Rolfe has won this and the combination of the two events, the jumping and the overall. Because he was only 0.6 of a second slower this morning.
That's right. I don't know whether we actually explained earlier on that it's a two-part competition
I think I did.
Yeah, that's fine.
If
Sorry,
I
Peter.
didn't,
I was probably having one of my doses.
no, you were probably researching something very important, as you do. And the course is now going to be shrunk. It looks as though it has been shrunk already. We're down for the small dogs. These are the babies. These are the small ones. And we have one competitor from Spain, 3 from Great Britain. It's quite interesting, actually, because we've got a German Spitz Mittel, we've got a miniature poodle, and we've got a toy poodle, and Ivan Pardo Garcia from Madrid is running a breed which he says is just small. Anyway, here we go. We've got Tracy Ryan and Tink. This is the German Spitz.
But again, just another illustration, Peter. You can do it with all sorts of dogs. Oh, and she's forgotten the course.
Wrong course.
She's
wrong
forgotten the course.
And elimination. Oh dear. So unfortunate. Oh, and now a refusal. But the course is finished for her. But she'll finish as much as she can. She'll do as much as she can.
What she was doing when she actually got that second vault was thinking about the first vault.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Shame. But this is Tracy's actually running her. It's her daughter's dog, this. She says she loves to run her. Thanks her daughter, Holly, very much. She got a nice, appreciative round of applause. Well finished, Tracy. These things happen. So here we come with the...
And she quite deliberately takes it all round the back of the jump.
Two of the wrong way.
She will now be giving herself a good kicking out the back.
Believe it or not, she looked as though she didn't know. She looked as though she didn't realise she'd made the mistake, I thought. But anyway, there we go. Here we've got a very regular competitor here at Crufts, Alan Bray, with Tatty, a 5-year-old miniature poodle. Long name, really. Siren Song Tantrums and Tiaras at Up and Over. Blimey neck. I'm glad she's called Tatty for short.
Yeah, Alan, tremendously experienced competitor, large and small dogs. Not a lot to say about him. He's just a real gentleman on the circuit. Very appreciative. Always the first person to go and thank the judge and the sponsors. And he's a great dog handler as well. So,
oh my word.
He was just straightening him up.
Yeah,
Never a moment's panic there.
I think there was a moment of panic there. But this is neat. Heavy enough, yes, weighs it down. Good little dog. Well done, Tatty. Well done, Alan. Again, we wait for a time, and that was a clear round. Always nice to see a clear round in these competitions because it does mean, well, it's perfection. Yep. It's perfection.
Just
Speed,
made sure he got the contacts there, Peter. And again, just saying, you stay there. Thank you.
38.72 is the target time there. It's a good time. Very good indeed. That was Alan Bray. Now we have this little breed which Ivan says is small. The dog's called Nuca de Palma. They come from Madrid in Spain. And the little dog is 7 years old. She's the current champion of Spain in the small class.
Yeah, just sort of classically continental handling style here. It's got a very stiff arm, which is closest to the dog. Very little bend in the arm as well. So it's very deliberate the way they train them. And it works for him. If it works for you, stick with it.
It's very neat.
Yep.
This is quick. This looks quick. It's always deceptive with the little dogs, but it's fast. Well done, little one. Just got away with that. Very nice round. Let's see what the time is. Just got away with it.
Is he pleased with that? Yes, he was.
Just a little.
There you go.
In the lead, 35.06. They're in the lead. So there's only one dog that can beat that, and that's this one. This dog's called Big. He's a toy poodle. He's a noisy lad as well. Mark Wingate Wynn from Swadlincote in Derbyshire with Big, the 4-year-old toy poodle. Oh, and he can't do it now. 5 penalty points, certainly.
I was going to say that if any dog could beat the Spanish guy would have been this one. Mark went to the World Championships with this dog. As you say, he's called Big. I always used to describe Dawn Weaver's Papillon as attitude on
another 5
attitude on legs. But
and a disqualification.
this dog's just having such a great time. Yep, bit of a bark there. Got his sparkly collar on.
Well, he's enjoyed himself, and know that Mark has as well.
Well,
The dog doesn't know it's made any mistakes at all. It's had a lovely time. It's in the big ring, and it's happy as Larry. That's fine.
absolutely.
But no points. Nil points. And it does mean that we have a Spanish winner in the small. So that really is a very interesting end. And it looks like, as far as I can see, and I've been wrong before today, so it could happen again, but it does seem that the medium dog was won by Rebecca Sargent in first place. The small dogs was won with Ivan Pardagarthia, and Will Rolfe has won the large event of this Kennel Club British Open Agility. And Will Rolfe, I think, has won the overall as well. But I'll need confirmation of that, but I hope you've enjoyed it.
Absolutely fantastic, Peter. Well done. I think we've had 3 really great competitions, some great agility, great advert for British Agility, and just well worth, take up agility, get out there, have some fun with your dog, and just enjoy it.
Indeed. Well, thanks very much, Graham. I'll be seeing you for the Young Kennel Club Agility competition. That's on at 5:15. We'll be picking up time. We're a little bit behind schedule now, but we are going to take a break in the main arena for the next 45 minutes. And then we'll be back. Full streaming continues. Just to let you know what does follow, we've got the Young Kennel Club Agility competition. You'll see an exhibition performance of the Heel Work to Music freestyle winner, and it's terrific, I've got to tell you. Then we have the final of the Kennel Club Junior Warrant Winner of the Year, and then the group judging. You'll be able to see the group judging for the Terriers absolutely live and in its entirety, including the presentation at 6:15. The commentators for that will be my colleagues Jessica Home and Frank Kane, and at 7:05 you'll be able to see the group judging of the Hounds and their presentation as well. Again, Jessica and Frank will be doing the commentary. I've been in this commentary box quite long enough, or I will have been by the time that all comes up, but I shall sit there and have a darn good look at it all. I'm really looking forward to it. Lots to look forward to. I hope you enjoy our streaming. We do the best we can. If we get it wrong, we apologise, but for the most part, I'm sure you've enjoyed the wonderful pictures and the wonderful efficiency of the ring crew and everybody else. We're going to take a break now, so we'll be joining you at 5:15 UK time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's presentation time. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do first is the second and first place in the individual agility round. So, in the smalls, in second place was Alan Bray with Siren Song, Tantrums and Tiaras at Up and Over. And in first place and winning the individual round for agility in the smalls was Ivan Pardo Garcia with Nuca de Palma. Okay, moving on to the mediums. In second place in the individual was Tulia Luchto with Promelon Cinzano. Sorry, I apologise. It's Ian. Sorry, I do apologise. Scrap that. It was Ian Langman with Bon Willen Dizzy Blonde. Okay, and winning the individual agility was Becky Sargent with Rayanne's Aurora. Okay, so moving to the large. This is right, it's Tulia Luchto with Promelon Cinzano. And the winner of the individual agility in the large section was Will Rolfe with agility champion Nedlow Black Magic. Okay, so the winner of the individual small for the Kennel Club British Open was, and a big round of applause please for Ivan Pardo Garcia. Okay, and the winner of the medium for the Kennel Club British Open is Becky Sargent with Rayanne's Aurora. And the winner of the large section is Will Rolfe with agility champion Nedlow Black Magic. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's lap of honour time.